The one thing about the past tenses in B1, okay, you have to use passé composé, imparfait, minimum. If you know the plus que parfait, even better. I think you should use as much as you can the tenses. Il y a les temps simples, ok, donc l'imparfait, imparfait. Imparfait, c'est quoi? C'est les habitudes au passé. Habits in the past. Habits in the past. So when I was young, I used to do this. Were going to school, I used to do things in the past. It's a habit. Habits in the past. It's really important. Things that you do. Okay, this is the present, this is the future, and this is the past. Things that you do for a long time. The past. Okay. Imparfait. Things that you use like habits in the past. Okay. Every day for breakfast, I had cereals, this kind of stuff, okay? So you will use imparfait, okay? Donc imparfait, it's for habits in the past, okay? Second thing, imparfait is for things that are not completely done yet. Actually, they are still ongoing in the past. Like they are not clearly defined. You know that passé composé is more like specific time in the past. This is passé composé, it's very specific, okay? Like maybe in 2020, okay? I did that, I had this action. It's clear, you see, you have a date here. Okay? And that's something you have to work and remember. The passé composé, imparfait. The difference between these tenses is really important. So when you have a habit that you're going to talk about your childhood, for example, or your studies, your experience, job, or your experience, your history, basically, your life, then you will use imparfait a lot. And then when it changes, when you have changes in your life, then you will suddenly use passé composé. Okay. Example, I was walking on the street, right? I was walking on the street. It's like not moving a lot, right? You can say that it's imparfait. I was walking on the street. Je marchais dans la rue. Je marchais dans la rue. Ok. Imparfait. Je marchais dans la rue. Soudain, suddenly, j'ai glissé sur une peau de banane. Okay. I fell off. I slid on a banana peel. Et j'ai glissé sur une peau de banane. Ok. Et là, c'est une action très courte. It's very short action, okay? So we will use a different tense. And it doesn't matter how long is the tense here or that, the action. It doesn't matter. The important is the comparison between this action and this action. Comparison, it's a bit like, you know, when you take a picture, a video, you have the background, it's blurry, you know? And you can focus your lens on the main action, main subject, the main thing that you want to show. Okay, to people. It's a bit the same. Background, imparfait. Focused area is passé composé. The action takes place here. Okay? It's very important, especially that you will talk about habits in this first section and even in other exercises. Donc, faites très attention, c'est très important. Very important to know the difference, to practice this changing the utilization of passé composé, imparfait. Okay. Always using imparfait. It's good, but the examiner will say, okay, this person knows how to use imparfait, but how about passé composé? Or the opposite, you know? They want you to use it. It's not because you don't use it that you don't know how to use it, right? Maybe you know, but at the exam you're stressed and you forget. Okay, so don't put yourself in this kind of situation because the examiner will not know actually. Maybe they will try to trigger you with some questions like, oh, but like what were you used to do when you were a kid, like at home after school, you know? This is a trigger question. They will ask, qu'est-ce que vous faisiez quand vous étiez enfant, une habitude particulière. Et là, vous allez utiliser l'imparfait, okay? That's what they expect, so be careful, okay? Every action, every meaning that you want to convey, there's a skill associated with that, important, okay? So if you have any question, send me an email at jean@getsetfrench.com, okay? See you next time.